Sea, air, land, and even billboards. The US military is screaming for world dominance from all directions. The insatiable war machine is fueled by over $600 billion of taxpayers' money a year. But as RT's Jacky Cheung reports, an advert for destruction may not be as unlikely as it sounds.
Please hold the
Nowhere else in the world are multi-million-dollar war machines marketed like soft drinks and cell phones. Welcome to the Washington, D.C. Metro. Ads for military helicopters alongside those for a gambling spot. You would think somebody would notice.
No, it's odd that it's such a normal factor of life. Before you mentioned it, I've just stopped paying attention to it.
Drones, combat ships, fighter jets, bragging about defining the future, and nobody seems to care, except for a very few. These ads are targeted at a handful of people who decide on multi-billion-dollar contracts. But what do regular commuters have to do with this? They're not going to run and buy a fighter jet. But maybe this does have a certain effect on them. Let's find out.
It makes me think that our country's strong.
If we need it, then we need to get it.
Taxes are going somewhere.
And a big chunk of it, around a third of American taxpayers' money goes to the military and to contractors who gear up the military. They promise dominance and brag about efficiency in killing.
This ship contributes to a complete maritime dominance strategy.
None of the military suppliers who advertise on the Metro we contacted were willing to talk. None would answer the simple question of why bother buying ads for commuters to see when it's the government agencies which spend the big bucks.
Maybe it wants to have people see that and think that's the norm.
Anti-war activists say the money spent on this kind of PR doesn't go wasted.
It reinforces the war profiteers' position and puts it in a positive light, when in actuality it's something that is destroying the American economy.
For Capitol Hill observers, the expensive ads are a signal to future decision makers in Congress.
We paid a lot of money for this ad. We think our program's important. We know you're watching us. Understand also that we're watching you. And if you help us out, we'll help you out, and that help comes in the form of contributions and jobs.
But for most, those signals pass under the radar. Nobody deeply questions the ads. And as we can see with Washington commuters, it doesn't take long before what's advertised becomes normal. Jacky Cheung, RT, Washington, D.C.